All right, that worked really well. I think I was, can you get out of here? That worked really well. I thought about freezing it, but. Morning, everyone. I am out here in my garlic bed. It is tiny but mighty. We use the black cloth planters since this is sort of a temporary house for us. And today I'm gonna try to cook with garlic scapes. I've never done this before. As you can see, we have quite a few, and from everything I've read, you're supposed to eat them before they straighten out, because once they straighten out, they are too tough and they're fibrous. So we're just gonna give it a go here. Wow, they snap off very easily. Got a bowl here. Now I saw all kinds of fancy recipes, but I think I'm just gonna try to saute them in some butter. They do smell like garlic. I mean, it smells like a cross between a scallion and a garlic. I wasn't sure if I was gonna have time to do this, but then I read that you also want to pick these because they will leach nutrients and energy out of the bulb that's forming. So one way or another, I gotta get these off of here. All right, we got quite a few. Maybe I will not be cooking them all today. Maybe I will chop some and preserve them. The next thing I'm gonna do is just pop the tops off. You don't wanna eat what would become the flower structure. Some of them are easy, but some of them are a little harder. So like this, I feel like I would need to take a knife to get that off. But many of them just pop off without much effort. We have a pretty big variety of thicknesses. So this one is pretty sturdy, and then we've got some really dainty ones. But see, like this one doesn't really have its curl anymore. So this one's probably tougher from what I've read. We'll see. I think I'm gonna switch to a knife for some of these heads because they are pretty hard to snap off for some of them. My kitchen today is not the most aesthetic place in the world. We have a lot of canning projects that have to happen today, so I am all staged and ready to do that. That is for later. So if you didn't know, these only form on hard neck garlic from everything that I've been reading, and we do have only hard neck garlic out there. I bought from a company last year that put together a blend based on my growing zone, which was really great because I didn't know anything about garlic. And they sent 3 hard neck varieties. I think that's all that I'm going to chop up to saute this morning because really, how many do you need to eat in one sitting? And I do just want to try it. I want to see what it comes out as. I'm going to start by adding a little bit of olive oil and some butter. I'll start with about a tablespoon of butter. I like to mix olive oil and butter because I think the olive oil helps the butter not to burn. All right, I just tried one plain, raw, a little nibble. It is spicy. It's like eating garlic. So I think I'm surprised by how much garlic flavor they retain. I thought they would be a lot milder, but no, it's like a scallion plus a garlic clove all in one. I'm gonna add these in because I need to make some room on my cutting board. With the rest, I think I am gonna make a pesto. I think it would be so good as a pizza topping. Like if you made an Alfredo style pizza, or even just a flatbread of some kind with some mozzarella on top or a tomato. Ooh, that would be so good. These already smell incredible. It's like if you could saute garlic for a long time without it burning, that's what it smells like. It's heavenly. I don't really know how long to let them go, but our butter is not browning yet, so I'm gonna give it a little more time, and then I'm gonna check to see if they are tender. I bet this would be really good sauteed with asparagus too, just that little bit of garlic flavor, and then put some Parmesan on top. I'm excited about these now. I wasn't sure if I was gonna be into these or not. It is starting to brown now, so I'm gonna pull it off and taste it. First, I'm gonna add a sprinkle of salt. I've heard a lot of people eat it just like this as a side dish. What a thrifty side dish if you have garlic growing in your garden. It's pretty tender. It's actually pretty mild once cooked. I feel like it's somewhere between a green bean and an asparagus stalk. Mild garlic flavor once you cook it. This is really pleasant. I would cook this again. I've decided to sprinkle a little bit of Parmesan. I'm gonna stop stuffing my face for a second and we're gonna mix up this pesto concoction. So I'm just gonna see if that's enough to get this going. If not, I will add more olive oil. I'm gonna leave some fresh to use on top of mozzarella cheese and tomatoes and see how that tastes later. Thank you all so much for joining. This was a really fun experiment and it went well. So I will see you all in the next video. Bye.